What a beautiful day to visit a Dr. Horton home center with our customer and see a Cali model. Now the Cali is a one-level home. What makes it special, it's a 4-bedroom one-level home. We had to go out to Strawberry Plains to see this one, but it's a completed model, which is fantastic, and we're going to do this. Especially this goes out to Roger. So Roger, we're coming in the front door. To your left, you will have a coat closet. Okay. Closing the door. Look, this is a very wide hallway. It's every bit of 4.5 to 5 feet wide. At least 1.5 feet wider than most traditional older homes. To your left, you're going to find a bedroom. A nice sized bedroom. Now, I don't have the specs on these homes, but in my brain, I'm gonna estimate this one somewhere around 9 feet where that narrow window area is, maybe 10 feet, and it's probably, again, going this way, about 12 feet across from the top to the bottom. So this is just one bedroom, nice child's room, guest room. This is a middle bedroom or middle bathroom. I like to call it a Jack and Jill bath, but that would have doors going to each bedroom. This is better than a Jack and Jill bath because it offers privacy. So you've got a bedroom to your left, and a bedroom to your right, and a bedroom, or rather a bathroom that can be used by either person and also by your guests. When a 4-bedroom, 2-bath home is in your midst, you want to make sure that you keep your guest out of your nest, I'd like to say. So both these bedrooms have ample closets. They're much deeper than an older home and wider as well. Okay, so that's 2 bedrooms with a bath in the middle, right off the front door as you walk in. Now I'm going to go down the hallway just a tad, and to my left, we've got another closet, like a linen closet, which is very nice to have. Again, we're looking into the rest of the home. I'm panning around. We're going to see a laundry room, another bedroom, and an entrance to the garage. Now, that's a finished room right now because it is the model home office, so we won't look too much in that room. But coming in the hallway, what I want you to experience is closet for pantry. Let's get that right. That closet is basically a linen type closet, okay? We've got a laundry room, a bedroom, and the entrance to the garage. Let's take a look at this bedroom. Now, this is a 3rd bedroom already, and we haven't even made it halfway down the hallway. This is a real nice room. This is probably about 11.5 by 12 or 12 by 12, and it too has a nice closet. Ample closet for a guest or a single person. Not a master by any stretch, but we don't need that, right? Really nice big closet. They're deeper again than your old traditional construction, which I really, really like. This room is your laundry room. This is well designed, and it's also got what you call a close quarters vent for the dryer. So it's tucked in the wall. Your water's there as well. Your drain's right there. And again, gives you plenty of room. Possibly even you can put a little corner counter here if you wanted to. Got a nice wire shelf up here. Again, that's your laundry room. Now comes the good part. By the way, the height of these ceilings is something to take note of. You might notice it quickest by looking at the front door. So your ceiling usually comes right in. You've probably got about 2.5 feet there, maybe just about, above the front door. These are 9-foot ceilings. One level home. Wow. Lots of drama, lots of quality. So now we're in the kitchen and family room. This is a huge bonus for this house. I'm just going to walk in, and there's your family room. Corner fireplace. And we're going to pan around. Nice double case window there. Sliding doors to the outside. Let's pan around a little further. You got your coffee area. You've got your range. Lots of countertop and a nice beautiful island. On top of that, we've got a walk-in pantry, which I know you love. Say hi, Roger.
Hi, Roger.
Check it out. Now, when you get a 9-foot ceiling, you also get a 9-foot closet. So think about that. Look at these boxes, how high they're piled. A lot of stuff you use as an appliance once, twice, 3 times a year. You got things like bread makers and so forth that either you're not a baker or you are, but if you're not an everyday baker, you can put up high and it's out of your way. So that's really cool. Now we take a look this way. Well, let's go out on the back porch because this is really nice too. So you do have a covered porch. It's built into the house. It's not an afterthought that hangs off the back. It's part of the structure. Why is that a benefit? Because you're not going to have a roof leak. The roof is the whole hip roof on the house. So again, that's another sign of quality, a sign of permanence. Okay, and I really like that. So just having a quick look down this house, you can see how tight and clean everything is. Very, very good. Okay, and the slider does have a screen, so you can be out here and enjoy a nice breeze if you want with just the screen across. How about that? Put a great breeze, get some fresh air in the house. So we're going to do that. Now we're going to go back to the master bedroom. This is beautiful. This is a big room. That is a king. You've got a nightstand on each side, lots of room, and it's a nice deep room as well. There's a whole lot of distance between the bed and that furniture. You even got a seating area over there. So I always try to measure things in my brain as 4, 8, 12, 16. Ballpark this at about 16 feet. Go this way, 4, 8, 12. It's about a square, maybe a little bit rectangular. Maybe this is 17, a little longer this way. And now take a look. You get your double window. And we'll turn this way. We're going to look into the master bath. This sets this house apart again. So look at the size of that shower. Walk-in showers are very big right now. And a lot of them are what we call a 48-inch shower. This is probably a 60-inch shower. It's a larger shower. It's just that simple. And when you're staying in a home and you're going to age in place in a home, a wide entrance is important. Sometimes we've got to come up to it with a walker or a wheelchair. You could do that in a house like this. You could put a seat, a plastic seat there, and be able to sit down in this shower and have plenty of room. You can even buy one of those ones that connect onto the shower head and hang down so that you can actually use that. This is a fantastic home to age in place. Look at the entry, how low that is. Again, here's my foot. Not a bad way to live. You got a double basin sink. And another thing about these, so a lot of times bending over is very hard to do and very hard to get to. This is an executive height. It comes right up to about my waist. So there's a lot less bending down, a lot less work to get to your water. An average older sink is down about here. That might give you about where this drawer hits. So it's a nice difference. A very nice difference. You'll notice it when you're here. And you can see it. Look at the toe kick down there. Cabinets used to sit right on the floor. So that's kind of that height difference. That 6 inches makes a difference. I'm going to walk into that closet in a second, but let's just take a look at this. 2 closets. Okay, this is huge. You could say it's a his and hers. I don't like to say that, but it's certainly handy to have 2 closets. And this one is big. Look at this. That's a tiered shelf. A nice wraparound U-shaped closet. This is what everybody wants and what most people really need. So I wouldn't call it his and hers because there's plenty of room for hers in here, but his too. But you could use this any way you see fit. All I want you to know is you got more, and more is good. You gotta love that. So I love the double closets in here. This is the Cali model. This is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, beautiful home. We were recently at a party in Cali, and I will tell you that there were, right in this area, having a nice time, enjoying food right off of that beautiful island, somewhere around 15 people just in that section. We had probably 6 to 8 people gathered around this area. So that's what, 15, 23, and there were at least 6 or 8 here. You could have a party with 30 people in this house comfortably and enjoy yourself. If it's a casual, it wasn't a sit-down dinner, of course, but it was fun. This was appetizers and buffet style, and people that were eating at the time were sitting down at a small table or a coffee table or at the counter enjoying some space, while others were busy and sitting down at the bar stools. They were really helpful that night. But it wasn't like everybody came in at the same time. It was a drop-in, hang out for 3 hours kind of party, and so everybody ate as they arrived. It was really fantastic, honestly. even this space being close by, there were people that would be outside and they might either be having a private conversation, or some folks go outside and smoke a cigarette. They're not in your house. That's a good thing. And they still don't feel like they're disconnected. So, hey, we all want that space to do what we want to do with. This Cali model will really help you out. I love the gas appliances where and when they're available. That's pretty cool. So just want to let you see what we see here. You're going to always see stainless appliances. You're always going to see granite countertops. Backsplashes are very easy to add to this property. And we were talking a little bit. This piece comes with it. They spec it. That's the way it's going to be built. So I personally love it. I bring the tile right down. I would bring that corner out this way with the crate trim and match it there. I bring it right alongside to bring that. I bring that all the way out this way down and bring the trim straight down to match up that part and go along to meet the cabinet again. It's beautiful. It's a very easy project to do. Very easy to hire someone to do that if you're not handy enough to pull that off. But this is a beautiful kitchen. This is a top-notch kitchen. The kind of house you'd see, $500,000 house with no problem at all. And you can have it here well in your budget for lots less. Hope you enjoy my tour of the Cali. Hey Roger, this is Tammy. She's a lot better to look at than me. So what do you got there, Tammy?
Okay, so this is the color package for lot 62, the one that's in the corner.
Okay.
That's available for offers this weekend.
Wonderful.
So it'll have gray kitchen cabinets, gray bathroom cabinets. It'll have nutmeg chestnut flooring. And it will have Mediterra light granite, Safara flooring in your bathrooms, and then the color on the exterior is going to be this primary siding color.
Room.
It'll have board and batten under the eaves, and it'll have gray shutters and front door.
Nice. Okay.
So that's the color package for and
lot
it's
67. 62. Lot 62.
Of it, kind of.
This is the other lot.
Oh, okay.
It's this picture over here. That one.
There's your rendering right there. Lot number 62. Okay, now we're going to go over here.
Yes. Let me grab the. I don't have the colors yet. You gotta give me a second.
All right, we'll shut this off.
This one is lot 159.
Lot 159.
And it's going to have this blue midnight surf siding.
Wow.
It's going to have cedar shakes.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to have the black front door and shutters.
Okay.
With this stone.
Sexy. The other one won't have stone.
No, the other one does not
Okay.
have stone. The flooring is going to be this one, toasted chestnut.
Bada bing.
Mediterra light granite.
Okay.
And this is going to be in your bathrooms.
There you go.
And your rendering is this one. So we'll have the stone here, the shakes here, and then you'll have the vinyl like going across.
That's really cool. 3 different mediums.
Mm-hmm.
It shakes things up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, there we go. So now we've got this covered.
We got it covered.
All right. Thanks, Roger.